Um, Tell me about your team alignment partnering and those principles.
Okay, so based on those principles and Brasher's analysis of all how the meetings go and the dynamics involved, what we have distilled, and I was introduced to it at the same time with my then business partner, attorney Dick Beyer, who's now in Canada, turning things right in Canada. We help him sometimes.
Hmm.
Uh, and what what we what we learned is there's a sequence that people have to follow. You pull a group together, a group of leaders together, and you have done a pre-session survey, and maybe it's sent out to everybody on the project or everybody down to foreman level or whatever. However, the leadership wants that survey, but it's anonymous, it's independent, it's not hugely long, but it asks the right kind of questions. And two of the questions it asks, first questions out of the box: what's working on this project? Just the list. What's working? In your opinion, what's working? And what's not working on this project? And so when you pull the team together this first time, you kick off this team alignment partnering. You
Hmm.
and by the way, this is not your mother's partnering. If you've ever done partnering, this is not that. There's a whole cottage industry out there that does partnering, and they
Yeah.
do trust falls and they talk about touchy feely stuff. Contractors aren't really crazy about that, and designers are only moderately tolerant, and owners think you're wasting their money. So
Yeah.
so so we don't. It's not that, but we use the word partner because it's in so many specs. So it's a way in the door with this really bright idea. Uh, and
Okay.
and it starts out with that reviewing the pre-session survey. It involves professional facilitation because you don't just automatically know how to do this. Once you do learn how to do it, you can do it yourself. And we start in silos and we review what the survey said is working and not working. And we break the groups into their silos and we say, from your perspective, agree on what the top three of each are. What are the top three things that are working for owners, designers, builders? What are the top trades? What are the top three things that are not working for those groups? And they talk amongst themselves and they develop and they put it on flip charts or whatever. And we pull back together and we report out. Now, with that information, armed with that information, understanding of the high level issues, we divide the teams into horizontal silos, horizontal teams of executives, PMs or managers, and field or office. The work,
Hmm.
the people actually do the work,
Yeah.
right? The people actually get this thing built or designed. And those three levels actually understand each other. Executives know how to talk to each other in a shorthand because
Yeah.
they have the same issues, same problems. They operate at the same level. Project managers, I'm guessing an influential project manager loves talking to another influential project manager because you have the same problems, you have the same challenges, you can swap stories. 55% of our learning is peer to peer. We
Yep.
we learn from each other at that. And the folks in the field, same kind of thing. They really understand what it's like to be that person